سلام، به کانال آموزشی زبان از طریق فیلم و سریال خیلی خوش اومدین. اگه بار اولی که به کانال ما سر میزنین سابسکرایب فراموش نشه. برای اینکه از آموزش‌های جدید ما جا نمونین یادتون نره زنگوله هم حتما بزنین. با فیلم‌ها و سریال‌های دوست داشتنیتون سعی می‌کنیم که زبان رو به شیرین ترین شکل ممکن به شما آموزش بدیم. یادتون نره اگه فیلم یا سریالی رو خیلی دوست دارین حتما برای ما کامنت بذارین، ما از روی اون براتون یک آموزش خیلی خوب و دوست داشتنی درست میکنیم. خب میریم درس امروز رو شروع بکنیم. فقط یادتون نره دوستای گلم حتما بارها و بارها باید این ویدیوها رو شما ببینید و مرور کنید تا اونجایی که ویدیو رو وقتی که بدون زیرنویس نگاه میکنید تک تک کلمات توی ذهنتون روشن بشه.
I love this tushy. Can you take it to work with me?
Yeah, sure. It's not mine anyway. Came with the pants.
Oh. I am so jealous. You guys are really just right there, aren't you?
Yes. Right where?
Beginning where, you know, it's all sex and talking and sex and talking and...
Yeah, you gotta love the talking.
And the sex?
All right, we haven't had sex yet. Okay, but what's the big deal? You know, this is special, and I want our love to grow before we move on to the next level.
Oh, Chandler, that is so nice.
That is really nice. Lying? No way is that the reason.
Why? Just because you're not mature enough to understand something like that?
No, he's right. I'm totally lying.
Then what is it?
Well, Kathy's last boyfriend was Joey.
And you're afraid you won't be able to fill his shoes.
No, I'm afraid I won't be able to make love as well as him.
Yeah, I was going for the metaphor.
Yes, and I was saying the actual words.
Well, big deal. So Joey's had a lot of girlfriends. It doesn't mean that he's great in bed.
We share a wall. So either he's great in bed or she just liked to agree with him a lot.
Sweetie, with you, it's going to be different. The sex is going to be great because you guys are in love.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just go for it, Chandler.
Yeah, you should. Come on. Really.
All right, I'll sleep with my girlfriend. But I'm just doing it for you guys.
So, did you do it?
Yes, we had the sex.
Uh-oh. It was bad?
It was fine, you know, but she didn't agree with me as strongly as she agreed with Joey. She was more like, I see your point, I'm all right with it.
It was the first time, you know, there's not always a lot of agreement the first time.
Yeah, not for girls anyway. Guys agree like that.
Look, you have to help me, okay? I mean, I know what to do with a woman. You know, I know where everything goes. It's always nice. But I need to know what makes it go from nice to, my God, somebody's killing her in there.
All right, I'm going to show you something a lot of guys don't know. Ray, take me that pad, please. All right. Now.
Well, you don't have to draw an actual whoa, she's hot.
Now, everybody knows the basic erogenous zones. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
There are 7.
Let me see that. Oh, yeah.
That's one?
Kind of an important one.
Oh, you know what? I was looking at it upside down.
Well, you know, sometimes that helps.
Okay, now, most guys will hit 1, 2, 3, and then go to 7 and set up camp.
That's bad?
Well, if you go to Disneyland, you don't spend the whole day on the Matterhorn.
Well, you might if it were anything like 7.
All right, the important thing is to take your time. You want to hit them all, and you want to mix them up. You got to keep them on their toes. Oh, toes!
for some people.
All right. You could start out with a little 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, a 3, a 5, a 4, a 3, 2, 2, a 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 4, 2, 2, 4, 7, 5, 7, 6, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7.
I love this tushy. Take it to work with me? Take it to work with me? Take it to work with me?
Yeah, sure. It's not mine anyway. Came with the pants.
Oh.
Tushy, informal word for a person's buttocks or ass. It came with the pants. These two are joking here. Kathy says that she loves Chandler's ass so much that she wishes she could take it to work. Although this is obviously impossible, he jokes back saying that she can have it because it came with the pants. When we say something comes with something, it means that it is included for free when you buy that thing. Example, McDonald's Happy Meals always come with a toy.
I am so jealous.
Jealous, feeling angry because someone else has something you'd like to have. Example, he's jealous of my new car.
Yeah, you gotta love the talking.
You gotta love something. Casual way of saying you like or love something. We oftentimes leave out you. Example, gotta love camping with friends on a nice starry night.
No way is that the reason.
No way. Used to say that something is impossible or as an emphatic way of saying no. Example, no way we're coming back to this awful restaurant.
Why? Just because you're not mature enough to understand something like that?
Adjective plus enough to do something. We use enough after an adjective or adverb or verb to say that something doesn't have the necessary amount or degree to do something. Example, although he's a great player, he isn't tall enough to play on an NBA team.
Then what is it? Then what is it? Then what is it?
What is it? This is another way to ask what's wrong or what's the problem. Example, what is it, honey? Why can't you sleep?
And you're afraid you won't be able to fill his shoes.
No, I'm afraid I won't be able to make love as well as him.
Yeah, I was going for the metaphor.
Yes, and I was saying the actual words.
Fill someone's shoes. To do the job that someone used to do or to take someone's place or position. Example, his son is going to fill his shoes as CEO when he retires. Actual, used to emphasize that you are referring to something real or genuine. Example, these are actual Nike shoes and not some counterfeit ones like you thought.
The sex is gonna be great because you guys are in love.
Just go for it, Chandler.
Yeah, you should. Come on.
Really.
Just go for it. Used to encourage someone to do something risky to achieve something. Example, don't think about it too much, just go for it and hope for the best.
So either he's great in bed or she just liked to agree with him a lot.
It was bad.
It was fine, you know, but she didn't agree with me as strongly as she agreed with Joey. She was more like, I see your point, I'm all right with it.
She liked to agree with him a lot. She didn't agree with me as strongly. Chandler uses agree as a metaphor for good sex, and so he's expressing his concern about the fact that Kathy apparently had a better time in bed with Joey than with him. When someone agrees, they say yes. So the joke is that both someone who was agreeing a lot and someone who was enjoying intercourse would both say yes a lot. Note, we use strongly with disagree for emphatic purposes. For example, I strongly disagree with his political opinion. Fine, but sometimes we say this to say that something is good, but could be better. Example, the trip was fine, but we got too many rainy days. I see your point. Used to say I agree, but not without some degree of doubt. However, sometimes we use it to acknowledge some validity in someone's opinion, and then go on to say why we disagree with them. Example, okay, I see your point, but statistics show that gun control policies are effective in other countries.
Guys agree like that.
Like that. We say this and snap our fingers to show that something happens extremely fast. Example, he's the best in his English class. He learned the conditionals like that.
I know what to do with a woman. I know what to do with a woman. I know what to do with a woman.
I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something a lot of guys don't know.
Oh, you know what? I was looking at it upside down.
Well, you know, sometimes that helps.
Upside down, with the bottom part on top. Rachel then says, sometimes that helps, referring to changing sexual positions.
Most guys will hit 1, 2, 3, and then go to 7 and set up camp.
Set up camp, to put tents somewhere and stay there for a while. Figuratively, this can be used to say someone stays somewhere for a long time. Example, I thought his friend was going to stay over for the night, but he set up camp in his apartment and hasn't left in over a week.
That's bad?
Well, if you go to Disneyland, you don't spend the whole day on the Matterhorn.
The Matterhorn, an amusement park ride at Disneyland in California.
You want to
Hit 'em all. Hit 'em all.
You want to
Hit 'em all.
and you want to mix them up. And you want to mix them up. And you want to mix them up. You got to keep them on their toes.
Oh, toes!
Keep someone on their toes, to make someone to be alert and ready for sudden changes. Example, the teacher kept the whole class on his toes, knowing he could get a pop quiz any day now. In this scene, Rachel screams toes because she is relating this expression's figurative meaning to the literal meaning that some people are sexually stimulated when their partner plays with their feet.